I'm sick of deserving results. I'm sure you guys are too. We need to start earning them.
Tough loss tonight. Just emotional reaction at final whistle there.
Uh, if I could play my press game post conferences on a loop, I feel like that's what we're getting to. Don't get me wrong, Daniel Sessler made 2 huge saves, one on the breakaway in the first half, another really big one on the cutback from 6 yards out. So they definitely had 2 really good looks that they could have scored from. But when I play back our chances in our head, goal line clearance right away in the game off of the set piece. Eli has his knocked off the line by the goalkeeper when the goalkeeper might have made a slight mistake on it. In the second half, we had a Max Kent header from 6 yards that he put right at the goalie. Hakeem had the flick off the long throw that he just nodded wide. I'm missing some other ones in there, I'm sure. So it's another game where we did not take our chances when it was presented to us. And again, Sessler made some big saves. I won't deny that, but I think that, at worst, we should have been leaving this game with like a 2-2 draw based off of what we did. But the thing that I'm telling the guys, the big thing for us is I'm sick of deserving results. I'm sure you guys are too. We need to start earning them. And realistically speaking now, if we don't take our chances and we don't put the ball in the back of the net, we're never going to earn what we should, even though the performance is deserving of more.
What do we do to that end to try and manufacture our own luck?
Yeah, I just think what I've described it to as the guys is we just need 5 to 10% more from everybody, just a little bit more. Because again, I would be more worried if I felt like we weren't creating chances or getting the looks to score. And in our last 5 games that I've been in charge along with Tudor, I think that we've been creating enough looks to leave every single game with multiple goals, and we just haven't been taking them. So I can look at the process and go like, all right, like we had looks that we deserve chances from, and we're just not taking them. So part of it comes down to if players are in good form or have confidence. Part of it also feels like, when you're not scoring a bunch, it feels like it's really hard for them to come. But in the meantime, like when you're bagging in goals, it just feels like they're just happening out of nothing. So I think that it's just us like just waiting for the dam to break, because again, the soccer that we're playing is there. The goals just aren't, and hopefully those do start coming. But it's tough just because I don't think that we left with like a bunch of bad performances, or I thought we left with good performances from some of our attacking players where it's just got to start translating to some more goals.
Is there a case at all that where City's being too fine and trying to create excellent chances, where like a volume of chances, more shots from distance, just something to break the dam would be beneficial?
Yeah, that's a fair shout. I mean, last game we still put 6 shots on target against RKC, and 2 of our best ones we didn't put on target. So I got time for both of those things, because I mean, you look at some of the chances that we've given up. Last game against RKC, the guy smashed a half volley after his ball came back to him off of a set piece. Today, the guy went top left corner from 22 out. So I do got some time for that. But I think Hakeem also had a similar look where he cut in on his left foot, but he put it right at the goalie. And again, that's not one that Hakeem is going to score a bunch. Fortunately for me, I've seen him score a bunch for me at St. Olaf, so I'm sure he wants that one back. But it's just they got a moment of brilliance from a player, and we didn't get a moment of brilliance. And literally, that's what separated them getting 3 points or us getting 3 points. And sometimes the game is just that cruel.
Performances that you're not unhappy with, chances, some good saves from their goalkeeper, some maybe unfortunate luck on our ends. What's the post game talk, and just to try to maintain morale?
And it's just that in a short season, everything can kind of feel results based. Because again, trust me, I want 3 points as much as the next person. I hate losing more than I like winning. I'm more accustomed to that, so the losses hurt a little bit more. And the big thing for us is just I'm going to keep going back to that word earn. We got to start earning 3 points and earning results, and that comes from taking chances. We've only scored 1 goal through the run of play in our last 5, and despite that, I think we could have left with 10 off the top of my head for sure. We've been super dangerous on set pieces where there was 2 that we could have scored on today, including the one cleared off of the line. So we're creating the looks. We're just when things are going right for you, everything kind of finds a way to keep going right for you, whether it's a bounce, a decision, whatever it might be. And when things are kind of going against you, it feels like you can never get that bounce or never get that decision. So it's just us. We're going to keep knocking on that door. We're going to keep chopping wood, watering the bamboo, whatever word you want to use to describe it, because I do think it's there and it's coming. 2 games that now have been decided 1-0 over the course of 90 minutes. Yeah, last game was 2-0, but that was when we were pushing more. So again, when you lose back-to-back games 1-0 against two of the top teams in our league, we're right there playing with them. It's just they're getting people taking chances, and we're not quite there yet right now with ours.
Last one, coming off 2 games pretty quick, like a Thursday, Saturday, you've got close to a full week of practice now. Um, does that give you any confidence heading into Babs away on Friday?
Yeah, it will be nice, but at the same point in time, even though we had just one day of practice and we got back at 5 a.m. on Friday morning, I still felt like today we played well. I honestly I try to make as minimal excuses as possible. Like I think that at this level where the players are so smart and so talented, and you coach them right, they can start doing things really quickly and immediately. And today they were prepared to play in both a 3-5-2 and a 4-2-3-1. We had success in both shapes. And again, just going back to goals change games. And I know we got some really talented attacking players that are starting and subbing in for us, and it's going to start coming. It's not a matter of if it's going to come; it's just a matter of when, because they will start putting the ball in the back of the net for us.
Appreciate it.
Awesome, thank you guys.